Hi friends, this is Agnelorajesh here, and we have just concluded a fantastic businessmen's meeting where my very dear friend Graphologist Vinit Bansode was a chief guest and a speaker who spoke on graphology, and the whole audience was mesmerized. So let us understand from Vinit Bansode on what is graphology all about and the importance of graphology in business.
Right. Graphology, like we saw, is a science to understand the mentality of the person, the thought process of the person. So if a businessman is powerful as a human being, then the business grows. Like many people say the problem is in the business, but the problem is actually in the thought process. So with graphology, what we do, we understand the thought process of the person and help him change that. And if the change is seen in the person, the change is seen in the business. That's business.
Lovely. And you spoke a lot about signatures, on how a signature should be, where the circle should be, where the dot should be, where the underline should be. So can you throw some light on how can a signature explain the nature of an individual, the person who has signed, and some parameters that we need to check for every signature?
Right. If you see in the background, there are a lot of signatures. So, there is a study done on signatures that if the person is very successful, then the signature has to be very big. But if the person has very small signature, he may have a lot of knowledge, but he may not grow in terms of taking risk and all those things. You see signatures which are circled. So people who circle the signatures are a little fearful or a little scared or maybe a little protected in a safe environment. So signature is the ECG of the mind. So if you see the signature, you can find out that what are the weakness of that person, and if you do those changes in the signature, the weakness in the mind go away and the person becomes more powerful and successful.
What are the few ways, Vinit, on how graphology can be used in personal life, in professional life, and to encourage business, to grow business?
Right. Personal life, it gives you a lot of peace of mind that people have issues that I can't control my anger, I'm not disciplined, I don't know how to save money. Now all these things can be changed if you if you do a workshop which I conduct. So where we'll be talking about more than 300 things of a person. So you can control anger, you can communicate well, you can develop your clarity as a human being. In business, you can understand people whom you are getting around. Like if you're doing a joint venture, that then is the person right? Are his values and your values matching? What is the area you should handle? What is the area that person should handle? So business and personal, both areas you can work in.
Fantastic. Can you share us with some do's and don'ts about signatures?
Yeah. First don't is never make a complicated signature. Make a very, very simple signature. If you see Amitabh Bachchan, Lata Mangeshkar, Sachin Tendulkar, Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi, Vivekananda, all these people have legible, clear signatures. And if you see all the criminals, they all have very complicated signatures. So complicated signature makes the thought process very complicated. Simple signature adds clarity, adds humility to your personality, which is a long-term trait for growth.
Fantastic. I think graphology is a very deep subject. We were never aware about graphology to the extent that we know it now, purely because of Vinit Bansode. I have heard him before. I have experienced his coaching. I have taken advantage of what he has taught me. I have changed my signature a little. I have tilted the signature. It has benefited me tremendously. There are professional courses available in graphology. Vinit Bansode is also a personal business coach, and there are a couple of organizations, the CEOs and the owners of business enterprises, which are being coached by Vinit Bansode under a very unique program.
Yes.
Vinit Bansode is a famous man for graphology. You can Google him, get his details, get in touch with him, and take advantage of this knowledge which has been ignored by businessmen, but which I feel can be a powerful tool to enhance your personality and your business to great extents. Vinit, thanks a lot for being our guest, for being our chief guest, for educating so many entrepreneurs today at the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This is Agnelorajesh, Director of the Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, thanking you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much.